What you're about to see is a social experiment designed to find out if 7 beautiful women and 7 geeks can help each other to become a whole lot more. Last week, the geeks continued their transformation.
This is a first. Woo! Nerd power.
While Chuck took his newfound confidence to a whole new level.
Oh my gosh.
He's attractive, but kind of like in a different, nerdy way.
In the challenges, the women had to learn about rocket science.
I don't know how to build a rocket.
Oh my God!
And Keitel proved that she had studied the hardest.
Yes!
In the guys' challenge, the geeks had to buy clothes for the beauties.
I want hot, I want sexy.
And the women had to model them.
Chuck has an extremely high IQ, but his fashion IQ is probably like a 3 on a scale of 1 to 100.
In the end, the judge's decision was unanimous.
Sean.
Wow. And the winners of the challenges each got to pick one team to go into the elimination room.
We are sending Brad and Crystal.
We chose Richard and Mindy.
Sending me into the elimination room, worst thing they could have done. I'm coming back with a vengeance. Take no prisoners.
And with the game on the line, it all came down to Brad.
I got nothing.
I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to leave the house immediately.
Oh my God.
Now 4 teams remain. Sean and Scarlett, Richard and Mindy, Chuck and Keitel, and Lauren and Bill. All on a quest to become more than just the beauty and the geek.
I've got the brains, you've got the looks. Let's make lots of money. Let's make lots of. Let's make lots of money. You've got the brawn, I've got the brains. Let's make lots of money.
Come in.
Come in.
Billiam! Shawnee! When I walked into the room after surviving the elimination, and I walked up to Chuck and said, Chuckaroo? Howdy do, Chuckaroo? I said to myself, I'm back, and he hates it. And this is great.
It was a real disappointment to see Rich come in sort of his full-on histrionic mode.
Top of the morning to you. Doing okay? Doing okay? Because I'm doing great. I want to be at this game. I want to stay here. And I want to continue terrorizing Chuck. You stay tuned because things are going to come to a head between Chuck and I.
The next challenge is definitely important because I definitely want to stay here and I would hate to be put in the elimination room.
Congratulations, you've made it halfway through this game. That means that your team has a 25% chance of winning $250,000. That's a 1 in 4 opportunity out of $250,000.
I resisted the temptation to point out that we were 4/7, not half of the way through, and that having a 1 in 4 chance of winning the prize was contingent upon everybody's chances of winning being roughly equal.
This week, there will be one challenge in 2 parts. The ladies will be competing to give their man an advantage for the guys' challenge. Ladies, you're going to be brushing up on finance. Your materials will teach you how to make sense of dollars.
There's a lot of things I'd rather do than do math. I'd rather go work out, go jog, go to the beach, go shopping, go out, go to dinner. Anything but math.
Guys, you also will be working with numbers. Phone numbers. That's right, guys. The first step in getting a woman is getting her digits. So you're gonna learn how to become a man and pick up a woman.
It was just the little sinking gut feeling like, oh man, I really don't want to do this.
Study hard because when this challenge is over, 2 teams will be headed to the elimination room and 1 will be subtracted from this house. Okay? Good luck to you.
In the study materials we got, there was an envelope, and in the envelope were instructions to ask one of the women in the house to join us for a romantic dinner here at the mansion.
Wow.
Oh, man. Hey, Scar.
Hey.
Can I borrow you for a sec?
Yeah.
It actually looks like the guys are going to get some free time for dinner tonight.
Oh, nice.
And we're allowed to invite someone along with us. And I was actually wondering if you'd like to have dinner with me.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay. Well, to prepare for the guys' challenge, Chuck asked me to go on a date with him. And I definitely think he can take this experience and build up his confidence and really put it into practice.
Okay, I'll see you in a little while.
Kylan, Lauren, and Scarlett.
We were supposed to ask somebody to a romantic dinner tonight.
Ooh.
And if you're available, would you care to join me?
I would absolutely love to join you for a romantic dinner tonight.
I pretty much have not too much experience asking girls for the numbers. Well, this is going to be a practice date that's going to help me with the challenge. Would you like to go out tonight for dinner?
I would love to, yeah.
Scarlett!
Yes.
Can I speak with you a second?
Okay. Yes, Richard.
How you doing, my love?
I'm doing great, honey.
Have a seat, will you?
Okay. What's going on?
Nothing, nothing. I'm a little ill.
You're a little ill. Why?
Because I'm about to ask you out for a dinner date. What do you say, Scarlett?
I would love to, but Chuck already asked me.
No. Did you say yes to Chuck?
Yes.
Oh, no.
You should have asked me first.
Thought there was gonna be a big time, like in 5 minutes. Okay, everybody, do your thing. I would have asked you a little while ago.
You should have.
I was rejected, and I lost out to Chuck. Chuck. And then I went to girl number 2. Kaitlyn, have a seat.
Okay.
Have a seat, my darling.
What's wrong?
I'm feeling a little ill, that's all.
Oh.
Because I'm about to ask you if you wanted to have dinner tonight with me, but
Sure. Can I have 2 dinners? You should have asked me sooner. I'm going with Bill. Wild Bill.
now I've been rejected twice. I have to ask Lauren.
Oh.
Lauren?
Yes, Richard?
I'm a little ill. I'm gonna make you an offer that you're going to refuse. Would you like to... Would you...
You mean to ask you on a date?
No. Yes, why don't you... Yeah, ask me what I'm doing for dinner.
Raven, what are you doing for dinner?
I'm eating. Would you like to do that with me? Do you wanna do that?
I would love to, Richard.
Oh, well, we got ourselves something to do. Lauren, you've made my day. I'll see you a little later.
Okay.
Sexy.
Coming up next, the geeks turn on the charm.
You wouldn't possibly want to give me your phone number.
Honey, should I give him my number?
And the girls give the guys a makeover. Ladies, gentlemen, Richard. With Beauty and the Geek continues.
As I was coming up to the door, I was like, okay, the nervousness is coming up for the date. Hello. You're very nice.
Are you ready?
Yes. It's just that like anticipation of like what's gonna happen, or you're gonna do this or that right, wrong.
Watch you don't fall down the stairs there.
Okay, you're doing it.
I'm gonna go into this date giving Sean as much advice as I can. Hopefully he'll be able to use this experience out in the real world.
I'm excited about tonight just because it's going to be, I guess, a date and it's going to be something romantic.
Just getting to know you better.
Yeah, same. At first I thought it was going to be more of like a romantic date, and I didn't really know what to expect.
The average citizen in Syria or Jordan is not anti-American. A lot of them are not even particularly anti-Israeli. It's just a very exciting time to be in medicine.
The topics that we talked about were definitely different from the topics that I'm used to on a date.
You know anything about the Quaker faith?
No.
When I was younger, I actually used to go to Quaker meetings.
Whenever he started talking about the Quaker wedding, I did think it was a little bit too weird, and I was just like, all right, let's switch the subject.
I'm supposed to ask a strange woman for her phone number tomorrow. That's going to be something completely new for me, and
But you know what?
I'm not looking forward to it.
Okay, in the real world, what would be the worst that would happen?
She would laugh at me, which has happened before.
You have to pretend that you are the most confident person in the entire world. That's what girls look for. They look for confidence.
So, like, what if you went out on a date with a girl? You get to the end of the date and you really, really had a good time.
I don't know, because that hasn't happened in a long time.
I mean, you can either, drop her off or,
Walk her to the
walk her to the door is really the most polite thing to do. I think kissing on the first date is a no-no.
friendly hug, just
Yeah.
like a quick hug.
I really like Bill, and I think that he's got so much potential. He just needs a little bit of guidance. He just needs some training wheels.
Let me grab your chair. This date with Lauren tonight is my first date ever. I feel confident. My chances of getting lucky with Lauren are 110%. Ah, the wine!
Yeah, you should pour your... It smells good. You're dripping it on
Oh
you.
no. Let's toast to our friendship and our undying love. So, you're here.
Richard, no!
I need water. Oh, pardon me.
Richard, stop it.
All right. Oh, you don't talk with food in your mouth.
And do not bring out a notepad on a first date.
I gotta remember this.
Richard.
Dessert. Good.
You know what you get on this date? You get a D-. There would not be a second date.
So you were disappointed.
Yeah, a little bit.
I've had enough of this. I'm never coming to this restaurant again. It was lousy. Let me.
Richard, that's not even necessary. Your date was a failure. It went from like an 8 to a 4 to a 3 to a 0 to a -6.
Do I have to kiss you now? When does that come in?
We're not kissing.
There's no kissing.
We are not kissing.
Okay.
The guy has no second chance on any date with any girl, I don't think, ever.
We arrived at Lisa Klein Boutique, and at that point, I still didn't know what was going on.
Hello, ladies.
Hey.
Now, it's no secret that your partners aren't the most stylish men.
No.
So today, you're going to give them a complete makeover from head to toe.
Thank God.
And because clothes make the man, your first task is to buy them a brand new wardrobe. Your budget's going to be $1,000. You're going to have to add up the cost of the clothes and figure in an 8.25 sales tax.
Oh my God.
All in your head. Now, whoever comes closest to the $1,000 without going over wins the advantage for her teammate. Today's challenge is going to be a little different than the rest. This time, only one team will win the power to choose who is headed to the elimination room. That power will be decided by the outcome of the guys' challenge. By winning today, you will give your partner a head start in the guys' challenge tomorrow. You girls ready?
Yep, let's go.
Get shopping.
I need some jeans. Where's some jeans?
Richard's fashion sense, it's kind of like a Urkel meets Screech. His fashion sense is just a mess.
You know what's funny is Chuck is like a good-looking guy. He just needs some different clothes. Chuck doesn't really even know like what pants match what shirts. And I think up until now, his mom's been buying all of his clothes. I do not think Bill would wear that.
Okay. It's all that Dukes of Hazzard stuff.
Okay.
These guys at the house, they just don't know how to dress very well. They're a little rough around the edges. I mean, Bill walks out in Lee jeans and a black braided belt, for the love of God.
I need to find black pants. This challenge was definitely an opportunity to help my partner. So I was, really trying to be careful, to pick the right thing. So, I want him to look good, and I want him to win this challenge.
10 minutes, ladies. 10 minutes.
Grabbing all this stuff, going to the cash register was a little nerve-wracking, and then I was trying to do all the calculations in my head.
465,
800. Your tax should all be the same.
Well, no, different prices. I can't do math in my head. Let's just admit that now. I'm horrible at math, especially in my head. So we had to add up what we bought add in the sales tax and everything. And I was horrible at it.
All right, ladies, time is up. Bring the clothes that you selected up to the register.
We walked up to the cash register, put all our clothes up, waited for the totals to be revealed.
All right, this is the last of them.
When you're waiting for the results, it's always like nerve-wracking because I haven't won a challenge yet.
Ladies, your goal today was to go shopping for your partner without going over the $1,000 budget, adding everything up in your head, including the 8.25% sales tax. The receipts are in. With a net sale of $972.10. Lauren, congratulations!
I finally won something! Good job! It was my first win, so it was really exciting for me. And I mean, it was the best challenge I could have won. Who cares about bottle rocking? Who cares about being back to the 5th grade? I'd rather be shopping on Melrose.
Congratulations, you just won an advantage for your team in the next part of this challenge. But first, it's time to dress up your men.
Woo!
Have some fun, all right?
Guess what? I won. You won? Since I won the shopping challenge, we definitely have the upper hand. I think he's gonna win this. We had to change you guys into clothes.
These are the ones that I'm hoping that are gonna fit you because they look really, really cool.
These are things that I feel like you would look good in.
Okay.
They might be outside of your comfort zone, but I really feel like I made that step for you, so you make that step for me.
Okay, sure. The price tag on the jeans was a little over $250, and I really couldn't understand how you charge that much for a pair of jeans that's in some sense been ruined.
You did say that you would wear jeans if you had them.
Did I didn't say
Yes,
that.
you did.
I didn't say
Yes,
that.
you did. I promise you, you did. So I got you a pair of jeans.
Oy vey.
After I showed him what I got, and I was like, well, I have another surprise for you. So we go downstairs, and I open the door. We are getting you a haircut.
Now that! Now that!
Ta-da! This is your personal hairstyle.
Very nice.
Have a seat, Chuck.
It turned out that they'd set up a sort of miniature hair salon in the mansion.
I like that sloppy look,
Yeah.
just kind of a little bit
Messy.
everywhere. Yeah.
So you never had highlights before?
Make him just look totally Hollywood. I want to see like a complete transformation.
Oh, boy.
There we go. Ooh, that feels good.
Highlights, short hair, and I was scared at first.
Looks great.
Ladies, how are you?
Nervous.
You spent the entire day completely making over your partners. I will say no more. Sean, please show us your new look.
Aside from all the oohs and ahs, it was real easy to see the shock on their faces. And they're all smiling like, oh my God, you look so good.
How do you feel?
I feel good.
You look great. I gotta give you a hug.
Chuck, the ladies are dying to see what you look like. Come on out.
When Chuck came through the curtain, he looked like a totally different person. I remember the first day he walked in, his hands were all fidgety and he kept pushing up his sleeves like this and he was looking down and he wouldn't even look at us. And today when he walked through that curtain, he just looked like he felt better. How do you feel?
A bit like an imposter, but I'm getting used to it.
2 more guys to go. Bill, come on in.
Oh my God! Look at your hair!
Thank you so much. I love it.
Oh my God!
I love it. I'm usually not used to being called hot. With whole like makeover, clothes, hair, it's given me a lot more confidence. I feel like I could go out into the world and conquer it.
Last but not least, ladies, gentlemen, Richard.
Oh my God! Richard, you don't even look like the same guy. Look at those jeans.
I'm in these clothes, I feel sexy. This is a new feeling for me, to feel sexy like this. To have all the girls fawning over this, over the clothing. The women like what Richard is putting out. If I gotta wear jeans to be fawned over by beautiful women, I'll wear the jeans.
I'm feeling pretty good going into this because whole new look, whole new wardrobe. So I'm feeling pretty confident going out there getting numbers, and I should have a pretty good shot at it. This next round is still anybody's game because even though Lauren's won like part of the challenge, the rules are a little different and it all comes down to who wins today.
Good morning.
Morning.
Guys, your challenge today is to get phone numbers from as many women as you possibly can in 30 minutes. The good news is that you won't be doing it alone. Using these earpieces, your partners will coach you and offer you any advice that you may need. Now, to win, all you need to do is get more digits than any other guys. That will ensure your place in the house for a few more days and give you and your partner the opportunity to pick both teams to send to the elimination room. Lauren, you won yesterday's challenge. So, Bill, you start off 1-0 with your phone number count. Ladies, please go upstairs so you can watch your guide.
Wish you the best. Yes. You got it.
The challenge involves trying to get a phone number from a woman I don't know. I mean, that part is relatively terrifying.
This is definitely the most difficult challenge because I have danced with people before, I've given little back rubs before, I've shopped for clothing before, I've had dinner with people before. Walking up to strangers and then asking for their phone numbers is something I've never done before. I'm flying completely blind into this.
Guys, take a deep breath and find your inner stud. The challenge begins right now.
Excuse me, ladies, I'm on a scavenger hunt and I'm trying to come up with phone numbers. Would it be possible that I could get your phone number? No? Shut down in flames.
Beg your pardon. I'm sorry to bother you. You happen to be? Okay, yeah, no, it's good.
Okay, there are two women right behind you. Turn around, turn around.
Excuse me. Do either of you happen to be? Okay, yeah, no, that's not going to work.
My plan of attack to get these phone numbers is to simply try and be as normal and as toned down as possible. Excuse me, miss. How are you? I'm fine, too. I'm Richard. I was wondering if I could call you sometime.
My name's Sean. What's your name? Tiffany. Michelle. Pleasure.
Ask them if they would like to go out and if they can give you a number.
Got this gooey thing in my ear. Yeah. It's nasty.
Oh, God.
Say, there's a big VIP party tonight. We'll put you on the list.
I'm having a VIP party later. Would you be interested in coming?
Possibly.
Yeah? Could I get your number so I could call you? And you could bring friends, too. And it was Shauna?
Yeah, Shauna. 217.
Okay.
I'm actually enrolled in a screenwriting class. I'm trying to put something together about this place. Slowly, this idea just began to evolve. I was wondering if it would be all right for me to give you a ring and sort of just do like a 5-minute interview about your initial impressions of the day, things like that.
Totally.
Would that?
Yeah.
I really appreciate. My name's Chuck, by the way. I was sort of developing a persona, and pretty soon I was a screenwriting student.
Or is this a really good pickup line? Just kidding.
The sort of real coup de grace moment was when I just sort of naturally discovered that my persona was gay. How many straight men do you know with highlights in their hair? This is not a pickup line. Thank you for the thought, though.
Chuck just told the girl he was gay.
Hello, ladies. How are you? I'm Richard. Georgia. Georgia on my mind.
That's what everybody tells me.
Maybe we could hang out sometime. Can you give me a number and maybe we can get together and give you a call? Yeah, why don't you write down your number?
Go sit with Sean and sit right between them.
What?
Come on now, sit down and get his phone number. He's been sitting there for 30 minutes. Do it.
Now, if I could give you guys a call sometime later, maybe we could get together.
So what's he up to? Trouble? I was breaking up Sean's mojo.
Just ask for the number right now.
Do you have a phone where I could call you sometime?
Okay, get her number because there's chicks walking all over the place now.
Take out your pen and paper, please.
Is it possible to get your number? Sure. So we're moved in and took out half of his number. Thanks a lot, Michelle.
Nice to meet you.
Hello. My name is Richard. What's yours? Yvette. So, you wouldn't possibly want to give me your phone number. We could hang out one of these days.
Honey, should I give him my number?
Yeah, I'm Yvette's husband. Are you?
Let's go.
All right, no, okay.
5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes.
Okay, two girls in the middle, right there.
Excuse me, got a question for you. I'm new to the area, and once I got the first 2 under my belt, I really wasn't so nervous. It's like seek and destroy. What's your number?
323-971.
Okay.
437.
Okay, thanks. I'll be talking to you. Thanks a lot.
It's the easy way to get girls' numbers, huh?
Look at Chuck.
Between you and me, girls are not particularly what I'm interested in, so you don't have to worry about that.
Every time I turned around, I see Chuck getting phone numbers. The whole thing was just a disaster. I'm gonna ask every woman in this place, watch this.
Oh no, Richard, don't do that.
Watch,
Richard,
yeah,
don't
you watch
do that.
this. Miss, I'm part of the FBI. Can I have your telephone number?
You can't do that, Richard.
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you like garlic?
And don't ask that.
All right.
Okay, the girl in the green and the pink, right there, in front of you.
Hi there. Oh, I just got snubbed. I'm just not good at this.
Sean, can you please just try one more time? I was upset, Sean, because he gave up, and that frustrated. Just go up to somebody. Don't be afraid.
I just want to go home.
I am just sick and tired of, this whole confidence.
Anybody here want to give me their phone number? I just bought a new phone.
Guys, your main objective was to get as many phone numbers as you possibly can with the help of your lady friends, your partners, your teammates, your confidants. In third place, we have a tie with the grand total of 6. Richard and Sean.
This whole entire challenge was literally a numbers game, and he really did understand that. In the last 15 minutes, he basically gave up, and I really wanted to, scream at him.
That means it's down to our remaining 2, Bill and Chuck. Bill, you had a grand total of 10 phone numbers. Now it's all up to Chuck. Chuck, you are walking out of here with the most phone numbers of 13. Congratulations.
To lose to Chuck in the challenge, I was beside myself and frankly scared. And frankly, packing my bags, because I knew exactly what the results were going to be.
You and your partner now get to choose both teams to enter the elimination room tonight. You have a lot to think about, guys. Head back to the house, relax if you can, and I'll see you tonight.
There have been times where I wanted to approach someone and ask for their number and was sort of afraid to, and so that's something that I feel like I'll be more confident about now.
We're going, Mindy. I figure we should piss him off one more time.
No, please don't.
I got my cigarette and bandana because that's what people do before they go before a firing squad. And I realized that I'm going to be going into the elimination chamber, and I figured this will be great. It'll be one last dig at Chuck, and we'll really stick it to him where it hurts.
I think it would be great to form some kind of alliance with Chuck. This is a game. Yeah, I was maybe flirting with him. I was, being very friendly, but I haven't misled him.
Don't back.
I know he wouldn't want to send Scarlett to the elimination round, but he knows I'm not sending Lauren. And before his little romance ever even started, Lauren and I had become friends.
I'm pretty positive on not going to the elimination room today because Heidi's on my side. We have a very strong alliance.
I would not be surprised if Scarlett and I did get sent to the elimination room. Chuck and Scarlett spend time together, but we kind of know that Kaitlyn wears the pants in their team.
I am trying to injure Chuck mentally, and I think it is working. And I don't want to go home right now because my work here is not done.
Good evening, everyone. Chuck, Kaitlyn, today you won the challenge, given the ultimate power to choose both teams that will be sent to the elimination room. So, Chuck, which 2 teams have you chosen?
Rich, for everyone else, this is an occasion to say goodbye. For you, it's another chance to grab attention. At this point, I really just hope that at some point, some of the things we've been trying to say to you will sink in, because it clearly hasn't happened here. As far as the other decision goes, you mean so much to me, all of you, and when it came down to it, there's someone to whom Kite has become very close, and there's someone to whom I've become very close. And today, I put in some of the extra energy that maybe that would swing the decision a little more for me to make. And that being the case, I have to choose Bill and Lauren.
Lauren and Bill, Richard and Mindy, you guys will be headed to the elimination room tonight. Ladies, your questions will be on your math skills. And guys, you're going to be tested on everything about picking up women. Take your time, say your goodbyes, and I will see you in the elimination room.
Mindy, you were right with the flashcards?
I'm not good with addition and subtraction.
Mindy and I are now facing off against Bill and Lauren, and I'm sweating. I'm very, very nervous.
12 times 12?
144.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty good at math. I like numbers. I mean, don't like numbers, but I like to calculate things in my cell phone.
I don't know what I'll be happier at, having won the $250,000 or not having to see Chuck again.
Oh, firing squad routine. It's pretty much the final straw and then some for me. He needs to leave now. Tonight, Richard came to the elimination wearing a blindfold and an improvised cigarette, sort of a facing the firing squad kind of outfit. And I really felt like he'd gone too far.
I knew that Mindy and I were going to be selected to get eliminated because Chuck hates my guts. Chuck?
Rich, don't talk to me, big guy.
There's everybody in the mansion, and then there's me and Chuck, sort of like a volcano, just waiting to erupt. They better hide the weapons because it's a war zone. I go down with honor!
You go down with ridicule, Rich.
Going to elimination, I'm feeling pretty confident. Lauren's very confident in shopping and figuring out money and figuring out implications, so chances of winning tonight are 90%.
What I'd like to do is win the elimination, come back upstairs, steal Scarlett from Chuck, and win the money.
Hello, guys. Richard, Mindy, Lauren, Bill. Welcome to the elimination room.
Great to be back here, Brian.
I was just gonna say, you guys been here now the second time.
Old hat, old hat.
You're seasoned pros.
That's right.
You guys are newcomers. Let's just see if first time's a charm for you guys. I'm going to give each of you 3 questions that your partners have helped you learn. The team that answers the most correctly gets to stay in the house. The losing team goes home. Ladies, you will go first. Gentlemen, please wait across the hall in the viewing room. Mindy, we are going to start off with you 1 through 6.
I'm gonna go with 1.
Mindy, your question is, if a guy gives you 5 dozen roses, how many individual roses has he given you?
60.
Very good.
That is correct.
Very good.
The score is now 1-0. And over to Lauren. Lauren, choose 5 remaining.
Number 3.
Lauren, your question is, if you were leaving a 15% tip on a meal that cost $50, how much would you leave?
$7.50.
That is correct.
Okay.
1 question to 1 question. Mindy, pick your question.
4, please.
Mindy, if you weigh 140 pounds and lose 5% of your weight, how much do you weigh now?
133 pounds.
Yes. That is correct. 3 questions remaining. Lauren.
Number 2.
Lauren, your question is, if a yard equals 3 feet, how many feet are in 13 yards?
Wait, say it again.
If a yard equals 3 feet, how many feet are in 13 yards?
64.
If that's your answer, 64. I'm sorry,
It's
that is incorrect. The answer is 39. The score remains 2 questions to 1. Over to Mindy. 2 questions remaining.
Number 5, please.
Mindy, which number is the biggest? 1/2, 3/8, 2/3, or 4/16?
2/3.
That is correct. You've got all 3 of your questions correct. Over to Lauren. The score is now 3-1. Last question. Assuming no sales tax, how much would the following items cost? A $22 shirt, $37 pants, and $45 shoes.
Repeat the prices one more time.
Here are the 3 numbers. 22,
22.
37,
37.
and 45.
22, 37, 9, 59 plus 45. 59 plus 45, 59, 45, 1, 4. 59 plus 45. Okay, 59, 45, 144.
That is incorrect. The answer is 104.
104.
So the score remains 3-1. Now it's up to your partner to keep you in the house. Gentlemen, please come in. Welcome back, gentlemen. Ladies, now it's your turn to walk across the hall and wait in the viewing room. Richard and Bill, these questions have come from your study materials. I hope you brushed up on them. Bill, your team is trailing 3-1. It is your question, 1 through 6.
3.
Question 3. Bill, on a first date, who should pick up the check?
The guy should pick up the check on the first date.
The answer is the person who asked for the date, or the asker. That is incorrect.
That's not what I said.
The score remains 3-1. Now, Richard, if you get this correct, your team stays in the house, and it still has a shot at $250,000. Pick a question.
4.
You get this right, you and Mindy stay in the house, and you win. Richard, on a date, what is the minimum percentage you should tip at dinner so your date can see you are generous?
15 or 18.
You should tip 20%.
That is correct. Congratulations. You get to stay in the house.
Thank you very much.
Ladies, please come in.
You're right here, fella.
Thank you, Lauren. Say that.
I did not know that.
Congratulations, Richard and Mindy. Lauren and Bill, very, very sorry, but it's time for you guys to leave the house immediately. Good luck to you.
Hey,
Hold on, a real date, huh?
you better take me on a good one this time. Win that money. 20%.
This is the first time that a team has walked in here twice and is walking out winners.
It'll keep happening, Brian, where we take no prisoners.
And Mindy, I think you've got an edge on Richard here. You're 6-0 right there.
I told her I'm going to give her all the money when we're done.
Yeah, he has said that a few times.
We'll see if that actually happens. Right now, you've got some curious teams upstairs who want to see who's going to be walking up those steps. So go upstairs. Enjoy this night. Congratulations again. Richard, Mindy, good night, guys.
God, this experience taught me a lot of things about myself. Probably the most important is I need patience and don't judge a book by its cover. I think the guys definitely made a huge change and they look great, like especially my partner Bill. Yesterday when he had that white shirt on and his hair was done and no glasses, he looked hot.
I've learned that to actually accept a compliment from a girl, and every once in a while you got to actually step out of your comfort zone and push it to the limit to see how far you can go. It's like, don't worry about that fear of rejection, because hey, there's more girls out there. They always say there's someone for everybody, and yeah, I believe that.
Billy boy, I'm gonna miss you.
I miss you.